folks, how are you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Andy Kimbel back on board with you one more time here. I've been talking to some folks, or some folks have been talking to me, I guess would be more appropriate, about getting back on YouTube and some various other platforms and doing some more guitar coaching and talking about different types of methodologies you could utilize to improve your guitar technique and get out there and start performing, not just playing, but performing the guitar. Whether it's an open mic or at a venue or a house concert or a party, wherever it might be, just jamming with some friends. Even if you're a beginning guitar player, and that's what I'm going to focus on right now, because I've seen so many of these YouTube advertisements that from these self-proclaimed experts that have been doing this for so long, and they've got these systems and how you can figure out your way around the guitar neck, the frets, and play all these different cage systems and learn the lead like pros, and you can jam with everybody if you learn this simple technique and pay them first. It's so unnecessary, and I can't blame or fault anybody for doing what they're setting out to do for a living. Good for them, more power to them. But just as a professional guitar player myself, and I've been doing this for so long, and I get out there and I perform. That's what I do for a living. I'm not a guitar teacher. I'm not charging you for this. You can tip me at my andykimbel.com tip jar if you want, but hey, no need to do that. But anyway, what I wanted to go over with you for the purpose of this video is just to show you some basic elements of playing the guitar and how you could begin to really make things land, not just be heard when you play your music. Starting out that way, out of the gate, not just by learning chords and technique and what patterns you can play that'll work. That doesn't do anything. The only thing it does, it makes you a technical player. Hey, I saw somebody do this system and it works, so now I can play these notes and it'll work regardless of what key I do it in. I just change the pattern around and I can do it. Well, it might sound okay because it'll be within key or whatever, but how's it feel? Does it feel okay? And that's, as a musician, that's what I would like to instill in you, is to start playing the guitar with feeling and purpose and emotion and make music land, not just be heard. And we can do that out of the gate very simply. And here's how we do it. I'm going to cut right to the chase. Can you count to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can do that, I can rule the world with my music. How? Because it's not the notes. The notes are heard. A G is always going to be a G. A B flat is always going to be a B flat. A C is always going to be a C. Right? It's always going to be that way. If you're tuned to A440, a G is always going to be a G. Right? I'm not even sure if this guitar's in tune with G or not, but I suppose I should have checked it first, right? Anyway, so we want to make our music feel like something. And how do we do that? By integrating the delivery of your notes with your right hand, or if you're left-handed, obviously it would be vice versa. But this is the hand that makes the music land. This is what makes it be heard, right? I can play a C and a G and a D all day long here, but if I don't sound the strings, you'll never hear it, right? So if I go C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, D, then it begins to sound like something, right? I'm not just teaching, well, here's how you play C chord, here's how you play G chord, here's how you play D chord. But watch this, all I need to do really is to make the music really get out and float from the guitar into your audience, and get absorbed and have it land by your audience, is integrate what you're doing within the 1, 2, 3, 4-ness. It doesn't matter what I do here. It truly doesn't. Watch, I want to play a C. 2, 3, 4. That can be a gentle song at the beginning. D, G. Now I'll go to an E minor. C, D. Okay, to show you how to do that. We'll just start with a simple E minor chord. We're going to take our second and third finger, middle finger, fourth finger, second and third finger, and we're going to form an E minor chord right here. And what I'm going to do with my right hand is just strum it. 2, 3, 4. Well, let's have some fun. I'm going to show you something really simple, utilizing counting to 4. And I'm not giving a name. Oh, learn this technique. Oh, this is how we do it. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4 technique. No. We're going to learn how to play guitar with feel and emotion and make your music mean something, not just let it be heard, but make it land, make it be felt. So we're going to go E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that is over, we're going to the 9th fret and move it to the 9th fret. Now I'm going to give it a little bit of rhythm. Down 2. Down 1. I just used one shape, the E minor shape. Now we're going to do something else with the same exact E minor shape. And this is assuming you've never played guitar before. You just picked it up first time. What can I do? Start by counting to 4. Don't worry about the system and the notes I play and the chords and all that. We'll get to that later. We'll integrate it as you move along. You'll start playing some really great sounding music that means something, that you'll be able to improvise with and make things up that you invent, and integrate the skills and the notes and the theory and the pentatonic and the minor scales and so forth, and the major scales. As we move along, we integrate that while you're improvising and playing some really great music. And what happens is when you start learning the theory behind everything, you say, oh, that's why that works, because you're already doing something, and now you understand why you're playing it and having fun, and you're motivated and you're inventing things. You understand along the way why everything works the way it does by integrating the theory and the basics kind of later on as we go. So we kind of start here, then we kind of walk backward and figure out, how do we get there? I'm playing some really cool stuff, Andy, but this is really great, but what are the names of the strings? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start with just delivering music with feel and rhythm and timing, and then work in the theory and work in why everything works, and work in some exercises that you can do to maneuver your way around the guitar neck. The guitar neck is nothing more than an artist's palette. Let's say it's an artist's palette. When an artist paints, people can spend a long time staring at a great piece of artwork and feeling, what did the painting mean to the artist when they did it? What does it mean to me as I look at that masterpiece? With the guitar neck, I can create artwork by connecting the dots via different shapes, but I can also sound those shapes with this hand in rhythm and in timing and feel, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take that same E minor shape and we're going to put it on the 7th fret, and we're going to take our thumb and we're going to hit the E string, and then we're going to hit the A string and the D string. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now I'm going to make it just sound a little more complicated, but I'm not going to do much more. But it's going to sound kind of cool. Watch this. I doing it? So we can really begin to experience and feel the 1, 2, 3, 4, not just count it mechanically, but feel that rhythm, feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm. I'm going to show you something else involving 1, 2, 3, 4, a song that you probably know or have heard.